Hey guys, I'm Michael. I'm for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. So people ask me, why do you love living in Costa Rica? And I usually have like a pat answer. I say, oh, I love the simple life, and then we just move on with the conversation. Well, I've kind of been starting to think, have I been taking living in Costa Rica for granted? Why do I love living in Costa Rica? Why haven't I moved on? Why haven't I returned to the United States? What is it? What are my reasons for staying here? What do I love about Costa Rica? So, I came up with some reasons. Now, please keep in mind, these might sound trivial to you, they might sound selfish to you, I understand, but just remember, these are my reasons that I love living in Costa Rica, all right? These are in no particular order. Number one, I love saying I live in Costa Rica. I just think it sounds so cool. I remember when I was younger, I used to meet people maybe from other countries, and I just thought, wow, that's so adventuresome, man. You're doing your thing. You're like a wild child. So anyway, I love saying I live in Costa Rica. I just think it's totally cool. I know that's probably a little gay, but I'm sorry, it's true. So number two, I'm not sure if I could live my lifestyle money wise in the United States anymore, man. I'm kind of a minimalist now. I live here for quite a bit less probably than $1,000 a month, so if I try to do that, the United States, where I want to live, I think I couldn't do it unless I live maybe in the inner city next to M13 gang members, or I don't know, a 1977 double wide where they filmed Deliverance. I'm not sure if I could do it. Or, like, I don't know, in a commune surrounded by patchouli oil. But the bottom line is, I just don't think I could live in the United States where I wanted to live with the access of what I wanted access to and all that. And that cheap in the United States. So that's another reason. So, number three, I love, love, love the Arenal volcano. I never get tired of it. If you go to my Facebook in TravelCostaRicaNow.com, or Travel Costa Rica Now, you will see hundreds of pictures of the volcano. And same with sloths. I never get tired of sloths, and I never get tired of toucans. Never, ever. I love these things. I will. When I see them, I stop. I'm going to take video. I'm going to take pictures. I love it. I love waking up and going outside and seeing the Arenal volcano. Now, along with that, I never realized how much I love birds, actually, until I moved here and saw all the different birds. I can spend hours up at D'Angelo's house with the volcano right here, the hummingbird feeders right here, and literally watch hummingbirds for hours. I know, right? And the other thing is, kind of along the same line, I love all the different hues of green. You're driving around, man, there's just every color of green, and I love the big leaves. I love the big green leaves. I know. Okay, number four. I'm not sure if I could have got where I am now as far as like myself living somewhere else. Costa Rica, the way with the time is down here and the self-reflection versus the United States of go, 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 on task, on task, on task. The stopping the drinking thing. It's almost like I've been living here on a 13-year meditation in a sense. I've had a lot more time to kind of think about, who I am, what I am, where I'm going, what I'm doing, how do I affect all those things. And I don't know if you got times to really do that in the States as much. Or at least that's how I feel. I don't know, something about living in Costa Rica with the attitude they have here, the Pura Vida, whatever, life, just, I don't know, something about it is really, I can be by myself. I love being by myself. That whole thing of kind of, seeing who you are and all the changes you have to make. And again, the drinking thing was huge for me, and I'm not sure if I could have done that quite in the United States. Hope that made sense. Number five is the weather, man. I've made jokes about this probably ever since I've been living here. If it gets below 70 degrees, or for you in Celsius, 21 degrees Celsius, I call it a snow day, man. I'm on the couch in a blanket. I do not do cold anymore. I grew up in cold, but I don't do it anymore. And anything below 70, man, I'm dead. I'm cold. I'm freezing. So I do like the weather. Even with the rain, I love the weather here. I got no problem with it. Now, what I love about number six, I guess, would, living specifically in La Fortuna. I love it. It's a hub. It's a main tourist town in Costa Rica. I get to meet a lot of you guys. I go out to a lot of dinners, and used to do all the drinking thing. I'm still fun if you take me out, but I don't do the drinking thing anymore. So it's just a great hub. I could do what I do now anywhere around Costa Rica, the beach or wherever, but I really like the flow of people in Fortuna. They leave. Like, they leave. It's kind of like going to your family's house. Only stay 5 days, you got to go. So I just love my location. Everything is here. And I think that goes a little bit back to the Arenal volcano and the surroundings of the rainforest, and everything is kind of here. I'm very comfortable in La Fortuna. Number seven, man, the people here, their culture, their way of thinking, and the way they do things. I've mentioned this in a lot of videos. I kind of can be whoever I want to be. The gay thing, I can do whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I mind my own business. I don't like small talk, and I don't immerse myself in the culture. Now, you're probably going to go, well, that's, arrogant. You should, I just don't do that. One thing is, since I hate small talk, my Spanish isn't good enough to have any kind of the conversations that I really care of having. So I kind of don't do that. And they afford me, because they may judge me from afar, but they always treat me nice. So I can do whatever I want, be whoever I want to be, and I got none of this thing. They could talk about me, I don't care, that's no problem, but I just like the fact that there's no confrontation, there's no, it's not like that. So I get to be who I want to be, and I really, really like that. Man, that's it. Those are pretty much the main reasons that I love living in Costa Rica and don't see myself moving really pretty much ever. So I would be interested, for the people that do live here in Costa Rica, what your reasons are. Anyway, guys, I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps.